Welcome to the week that was. I'm Ed Greenberger. We begin this week with late-breaking news of the stupid. President Trump says he's going to ban TikTok because the Chinese-owned social media app is a Trojan horse. But we all know it's really because he's been punked by a bunch of kids who ruined his deadly Tulsa rally, and of course by the great Sarah Cooper. In other words, it's because everybody hates him.
It can only be my personality, that's all.
Former presidential candidate and restaurant executive Herman Cain has died after contracting COVID-19. Cain was a Trump supporter who attended the president's rally in Tulsa. We don't know if that's where he got the virus, but Cain was a vocal opponent of face masks. Two other huge pieces of news this week, and predictably, they're related. Not in the same way Matt Gaetz and Nestor are related, but related just the same. The country's gross domestic product couldn't get much grosser. The GDP fell nearly 33% last quarter. That's the worst economic quarter ever by far. President Trump celebrated his galactic incompetence with a major diversion, tweeting maybe we should delay the election, which of course he has no power to do. Still, let me get this straight. The coronavirus situation is so bad that we can't hold the election, but by all means, let's get the kids back in school. That's like the time Angelina Jolie told me, dude, you are so hot, I would totally sleep with you, except that you look just a little bit like the Elephant Man. Earlier in the week, Trump stepped into it when he praised a doctor named Stella Emanuel, who during a Monday press conference on Capitol Hill spewed nothing but dreck.
There is a cure for COVID. It's called hydroxychloroquine. People want to talk about masks. Hello? You don't need masks.
Donald Trump Jr. tweeted her comments, which got him suspended from Twitter for 24 hours. Then the president retweeted Jr., and his tweet was taken down. This, as we were all finding out, the good doctor believes gynecological issues are caused by having sex with demons in your dreams, space alien DNA is being used in medicine, and some U.S. lawmakers are part reptile. Look, it pisses me off when reality writes better jokes than I can, but what really gets me is that this is the person the President of the United States chose to glorify this week.
She was on air along with many other doctors. They were big fans of hydroxychloroquine, and I thought she was very impressive.
So did the Weekly World News, which has named Stella Emanuel its new editor-in-chief. By the way, check out how Donny Boy handled being pressed on this whole thing by CNN's Caitlin Collins.
I thought her voice was an important voice, but I know nothing about her.
Don't worry. Last week you said masks. Last week, well, real quick. Last week you said
thank you very
masks
much, everybody. Thank you.
On the COVID relief.
Could he be any more cowardly? I don't like the way you're playing with me. I'm taking my ball and going back to the Oval Office to eat Big Macs. Oh, and before that happened, this happened.
Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx also highly thought of. And yet they're highly thought of, but nobody likes me.
Well, some people like you. Of course, they're all either related to you, look like this, or think the Senate is full of lizard people. The president held a fundraiser luncheon in West Texas on Wednesday. It cost $2,800 to get in, $50,000 for a photo with Trump, and $100,000 for an exclusive roundtable with him. But the good news is the coronavirus was free. Let's finish up with sports. The corona-shortened Major League Baseball season took a hit this week when it was revealed more than a dozen Miami Marlins players tested positive for COVID-19. At the time of the announcement, the other 29 teams had a combined total of 0 COVID cases. When asked if the 60-game season could be in jeopardy, Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred said, "What? It's freaking Florida we're talking about. All we need is a giant pair of scissors." That's the week that was. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the circle. Also, check out my other Week That Was videos on YouTube. I'm Ed Greenberger. Stay safe and healthy. We'll see you next week.